Gallifrey gals, Gallifrey gals, Gallifrey gals. Welcome to our sci-fi world. It's
Slam that cam, baby!
Right by the microphone.
Take that!
All right.
Howdy.
Hi.
Welcome.
I'm Paula.
I'm Katrina, and we're the Gallifrey gals, and
We're getting warped. We're on season 5, episode 13.
Yeah, we
Star
are.
Trek. It's called The Masterpiece Society. And what tough topic do you think we'll be tackling today here on Star Trek?
The Masterpiece Society. That makes me feel like we're gonna have some high council or some shit. It's like, we're better than you. So maybe something along those problematic terms. Wow, as y'all can see, I'm in the same sweater from the last 2 episodes, and I'm sure y'all are thinking, how did Kat emotionally make it through this stage?
Good question.
Sometimes we laugh through the pain.
I've honestly sat down to watch this next episode, and I was like, she might say she don't want to keep watching this.
Nah, bitch.
But we gotta try and end on a hopefully lighter note. Will this
There's
be
no
it?
way. It can't be 3 for 3. They could get me. I don't know. We'll see.
I don't know. Doctor Who's been scary AF like every episode.
Every single episode. I know.
So, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Let's watch a mother flipping Star Trek.
Our ancestors came from Earth to create a perfect society.
Yeah,
Guard
Through
Woodruff.
controlled procreation, they could create people without flaws. Those people would build a paradise.
Are you selectively bred? Your DNA patterns chosen?
No one in this society would be blind, for example. No offense intended.
I can see you just fine, sir.
It sounded like you meant offense.
Yes, well, my point was just
Thank
that-
you, Martin. We don't just live here. We're a part of our environment. It is part of us.
He's got
Every plant
I
life,
love his
every
wild
microscopic
eyebrows.
life form
Oh, yeah.
is a part of the master design.
I've been looking forward to speaking with you.
Hannah Bates is one of our scientists. If there's any way to shore up our defenses, Hannah will find it. She has a remarkable talent in theoretical physics.
Well, if Mr. Connor doesn't mind, I'd like to stay and see more of his colony.
Yeah, good. More of his
That would be fun.
colony. Meanwhile, let's leave Geordi alone with the hot, smart science woman. That always works out well.
Energize.
Well, I certainly wouldn't wish to throw
I
off your
quite
entire balance.
Like your
Too late.
company.
Damage is done.
Seriously.
I sometimes think that strict interpreters like Martin have forgotten we're still human. Very little that is unexpected occurs here.
It's
Am I making
wild.
this sound incredibly dull?
Not at all.
I'll tell you the
This
truth.
sounds dull.
I'll
to
deny it
me.
if you tell me.
Yeah.
I found today exhilarating.
Hmm?
Meeting you. Meeting you people. No one had ever come here, and no one had ever left until today.
Oof,
This is a date to note in our history
sounds
books.
boring.
This is in direct violation of the intentions of our founders, Aaron.
I don't think
Well-
they intended us to die, Mark.
Yeah.
Her absence will create an additional imbalance.
Temporarily.
Oh, she's so pumped.
I love her, like,
May I
orange
return later?
I
So good.
outfit.
look forward to
Oh.
Mm. Martin's gonna be like, stop fraternizing with the outsiders.
Energize.
Oh.
Were you always blind?
Sorry, I probably shocked the hell out of you, didn't I?
No,
I'll put it back on.
don't. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you.
Never been embarrassed by this, Hannah. Never.
It was the wish of our founders that no one have to suffer a life with disabilities.
Who gave them the right to decide whether or not I should be here? Whether or not I might have something to contribute?
I don't know what to say.
Mm-hmm.
Wait just a minute. We should be able to send a high-energy pulse through the tractor system. If it's short enough, it shouldn't overload the emitters. The technology is right here.
And say this is such classic Star Trek to me. Is they're like something random they're talking about? They're like, wait, this solves our problem over
Makes
here.
me feel like the Doctor too.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Sure,
Or maybe that's just good storytelling.
Yeah, I guess so.
You have helped. You've been wonderful these past few days. You've been my counselor.
No. A counselor has to maintain a discreet distance.
I've been
I'd rather think of us as friends.
distanced.
That just won't do either.
Oh, what a line.
I'm going back to the ship. I'm not going to see you again.
Why?
Because it's the right thing to do. I could fall in love with you so easily. How would Martin feel about introducing half-betazoid DNA into the genetic balance?
50 officers are waiting for your approval to transport down.
Martin's gonna shit himself.
It's a lot of outsiders.
Engage tractor beam. Bridge, we need more power.
Reduce life support to minimum requirements.
Fragments move 0.4 degrees off its previous heading. 0.65.
And they need
It's
what,
working.
1.5?
Engage evacuation procedures first. Jordy, we're going to need power back soon.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, I'm like, time to leave those
Fragments
decks.
adjustment is at 1.01 degrees.
You're so
Is it
close.
Shipwide life support failure in 15 seconds.
enough? Almost there, Jordy.
Transferring power back to life support.
Transferring power back to the thing that keeps us all breathing.
1.2. We've got it.
With the upgrades to your biosphere, the core fragment should no longer be a danger.
I cannot adequately express my appreciation to your crew.
I don't want to go back.
Well,
know
there
that.
goes the balance.
I know that warp drive exists.
Captain's
I
log
know that you
supplemental.
can
The core
teleport
fragment
people.
will not safe out of the Moab system.
Get Hannah Bates.
Apparently the refortification wasn't adequate. Looks bad. It's cracked well beneath the surface.
Why are you doing this?
Why are you
yeah,
doing this?
I knew it.
What do you mean?
There's no breach.
I want to leave.
I was born to be one of the best scientific minds of my generation. And in the past 5 days, I have encountered technology that I have barely imagined. All of us on this colony have been living in the Dark Ages. It's like we're victims of a 200-year-old joke. Suddenly, our eyes have been opened to the infinite possibilities.
Asylum.
She wants to leave the colony.
She may not be the only one. The
Damn,
science
I
team
thought this
went down to
episode
the
was,
surface
like,
field with a lot
over.
of
It was
questions for
not.
colonists to work.
Do you understand what it would do to the colony?
I understand that these are human beings, Counselor, with free will. If she wants to leave, she has every right to.
It would destroy them. There must be something we can do to help.
Because, yeah, you take
may
the
have done too much
scientists,
to
they
help
don't
them
have
already,
anybody.
Boy saved them from destruction.
Did we?
Actually, I've acted quite unprofessionally.
Counselor, what is it you say? Take a deep breath.
I love him.
Connor and I have had a relationship. I wanted so much to help him. To be there for him, but I should have walked away as soon as I saw what was happening.
But you didn't. That's human. We make mistakes.
He's like, point proven.
Genetic manipulation on Mars. Nobody's perfect.
So much for the welfare of this colony.
You are not taking her with you.
I'm leaving. And I'll tell you something else. There are at least a dozen others who are ready to go with me.
You made decisions you felt would save your colony.
I know what Hannah Bates is feeling. I've been feeling it as well. I found your people intriguing. I was born to govern this colony, not to dismantle it.
If you force them to stay, you will be suppressing their human rights.
If even a handful leave, the damage to this society will be devastating. Refuse them
That's
passage.
so.
I cannot ignore the requests of people. humans who ask for transport away from here. I am willing to talk to these people with you, and I will urge them not to make an impulsive choice. But if finally they choose to leave, the Enterprise will not turn them away.
Don't you see we can't be happy here any longer?
Give me 6 months. Just wait 6 months before you leave.
You should take adequate time to weigh carefully the consequences of what you're about to do. We are prepared to return in 6 months.
I am only asking for 6 months.
It won't make any difference. You'll only be putting the people of this colony through unnecessary pain and anguish.
When you're ready to come home, you will be welcome.
Aaron, you acted in the best interests of your people. There was no way to avoid what happened.
I can only wonder why, with all the hundreds of genetically compatible women, I would fall in love with you.
Don't say that.
Perhaps it's your imperfections which make you so unique. But I am in love with you, Deanna Troy. And I will always be.
If ever we needed reminding of the importance of the Prime Directive, now.
The Prime Directive doesn't apply. They're human.
Doesn't it? Our very presence may have damaged, even destroyed their way of life. But in the end, we may have proved just as dangerous to that colony as any core fragment could ever have been.
Oof, duh.
And there was that one. It is. It's tricky because it's like, ooh, it feels like violating the Prime Directive, even if technically the Prime Directive doesn't apply in this situation. Like it.
Yeah. It is a society I was thinking that in the beginning. I was like, wait, this society is like behind in technology, and they're just showing them like, oh yeah, we can transport.
Because they got here somehow. So like their, ancestors or previous generations used warp technology to get to this planet. So they're, yeah, but
it's so crazy.
It's very complicated. As all the best Star Trek Next Generation episodes are, in my opinion. But
yeah, honestly though, that was good. I ended up liking him more than I thought I would.
Yeah. At first, it's hard to. You're like, oh, he's kind of stuck.
Well, because he just exudes. Yeah, like in that first minute, he just exudes like, I am better than you. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Troy.
Oh my gosh. It hurts so much to have her be like, I know I could fall in love with you, and I have to choose to not do that because it's not the right choice. Like,
yeah. Oh, she gets it rough in that department, man.
Yeah, really.
Fuck. Oh boy, y'all. What a Star Trek day.
Do you think you would leave if you were one of those colonists?
Oh, if I thought you were asking if I would go to the colony. No, I would leave.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like being raised in a place.
Yeah.
Like that's what Arizona felt like to me. That's
like,
what it was.
I need to go out and experience something else. I can't just stay here. Yeah.
I was just trapped in a cycle of this is how you fit into the system, and this is what you do, and this is what happens, and this is how you live your life, and this is how you continue. And it's just like, no, man. First opportunity that I finally saw to get out of there, I was like, oh yeah, let's get out. Let's get the fuck out of this place. So yeah, I'd absolutely leave.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It was it's the same, it's similar to that one episode with the people who they snuck onto the planet to try and like monitor them and then got caught.
Yeah.
And the scientist was like, I want to fucking leave.
Yeah.
Or we need to do, whatever it was. It's I would have been the same in that situation too. I was like, you can't tell me this shit exists. And then
take it all away, make me like have to pretend like it wasn't real. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. Oh boy.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. That's my favorite kind of Star Trek episode, I feel like, is the ones where it has this, like, ambiguous moral question.
Dilemma.
We're like,
what
it's
is
like,
right,
who is
what
right?
is wrong?
And it's hard to know. I just find it really
Because,
interesting.
that society is now going, they are genetically created with people who are made to do specific things, and now those people are gone, and they got to figure out how to fucking fill those holes.
Yeah.
And that's rough.
Yeah.
Sorry. Wowzers.
Yeah. Well, that's
Thanks,
that.
y'all.
I guess that's all there is to really say about
Would
that.
you leave the
Would
colony?
you
Or would
leave?
you prefer a simple planned out life? I don't know.
I mean, I can see, like, when they're like, hey, isn't it nice to know, though, the thing that you are meant to do, you just know what that is and then you do it. I mean, there is something about
There's
that
something
that is
intriguing about
nice, yeah.
But I also don't know that I'd want to take away the journey that which I've gone through to get to know where I want to be.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anyways, thanks for hanging.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Yeah, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Leave us a comment and let us know what you thought. Like the video. Just do those things. And if you would like to financially support what we're doing and help ensure that it continues, you can join our Patreon, where you'll get access to full-length episodes of our reactions and our Discord community, which is lovely.
Some other little fun treats.
Yeah, so you get little surprises. So cool. Well, thank you so much, everyone. We are halfway through season 5.
Holy fuck!
So bonkers. Yeah. So I guess we'll keep on going. And you just catch your Gallifrey Gals next time as we boldly watch what no noob has ever watched before. Bye.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a little thumbs up, and if you want to be notified when we post new content, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell in the corner.